Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share with you something a little bit different. I know we're not in our normal setup today, but I'm out here because I keep a lot of my craft supplies out here, and I decided that I wanted to buy a few new things and reorganize. So that's what I'm planning on doing today. I'll show you guys how I usually keep it stored and the stuff that I picked up from Target yesterday. So if you guys are interested in watching me redo my craft supplies area, just keep on watching, guys. Hi guys, so I'm out here on my porch where I keep my craft supplies, and I usually keep it in this this 3-drawer Sterilite bin. I got this bin when I was living at college so long ago, and it was just a quick fix to house my craft supplies. And I have this towel that I usually put down to do my crafts on, but I keep the stuff in here, and honestly it's a little bit overwhelming when you open it. As you can see, there's stuff everywhere, nothing is really organized, and it's literally the same thing with this bin and this bin. I just have stuff everywhere. So I was hoping to change that, so I went online and did a little bit of research to find out what would work best for my space, since I really only have from where the windows meet the wall to where this couch is, because I share this space. So I only have basically this much room. So what I was planning was to actually get this out of this area here, and I went to Target and I bought a bunch of different things. So I bought this 3-tiered metal shelving unit by Made by Design. This was only $25. The one thing that I'm not sure about is how wide it is, because I didn't really want to measure that. I was yeah, it looks, on the pictures online, I was yeah, that looks pretty good. This also came in a chrome color and a white finish, but I really wanted the white one because that's what matches all my stuff. But of course that one and the chrome one were out of stock, so I just had to settle to get this one. So this is the 3-tier metal shelving unit from Made by Design. Like I said, this was only $25, which is really affordable. I didn't want to try to spend so much money on this because it's just on my porch, no one's really gonna see it. So I got this, and they also, when I was at the store, they also had a 3-tiered metal shelving unit, the same brand, but it was slightly wider, and the shelves were slightly closer together. And I was thinking about it, but then I'm I don't know if the bins I got would fit in between, so I just ended up just getting this one. This is the one that I saw comparable ones at the Container Store, but literally the same shelf from the Container Store in white is I think it was $55, and I was yeah, no, I'm just gonna get this one from Target. So I picked this one up, and also I got all my bins in the dollar section, so I'll start with this one. So I got 2 of these white, I think these are supposed to be bathroom caddies for people in college, but I thought that these would be good for pencils, pens, markers, colored pencils, stuff like that. So I was planning on putting these on the top shelf of that 3-tiered shelving. So these were only $5, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I know in the back to school area they had bright different colored ones. I originally didn't see these ones, so I was gonna pick up one of those blue ones from the back to school area. I think they were $2.99. So I had that in my basket, and then I went back to the dollar section just to check it out once again before I left and made my final decision. And I saw these. They had these in white and they had them in gray. So I figured I'd get the white because it matched the other bins that I got. And I think it just looks more grown up with the black wire shelf and the white and clear bins, rather than getting really bright colored bins. This was kind of the vibe that I was going for, the black and the white. So these weren't in the dollar spot, but they could have been. They're these cubby bin lids. They're $3, and there's 3 in each. So I got 2 packs of these. I figured I'd be safer than sorry with these because they only had 1 other pack of these left. So I'm I'd rather get more than I need than not enough, because I know with my luck I go back to the store and they don't have any left. So it's weird because these bins that I got right here, these are the same exact ones that they have with the Up and Up stuff in the school supply section, but this was in the dollar spot, and they were like the same price. This was $3. I got 3 of the clear ones, and I got 3 of the white ones. And in the like dollar spot, they had these two, like they had the clear and they had the white, and they had a bunch of like other colors. But I figured I'd go with the more like neutral look. And these like covers aren't really meant for these ones. They're meant for the ones in that back section. But like the lids fit perfectly, so I can't really do it now because there's 3 in this package. But like the lids like fit pretty good, and I measured the size just to make sure that they would fit, and these are the same exact size as those other ones, and they're the same price, which I don't know why Target has 2 different brands of the same thing, but it was still cheap, so I decided to get these. I don't know exactly what I want to put in these yet. Maybe just like the random extra stuff like paints, paint brushes, like tape, like my rulers, like stuff like that. Stuff that I want hidden. And then in these ones, I'm gonna put, like I said, the markers and like stuff like that, like stuff that I can easily reach. So I hopefully can fit 3 of these on. So like I was thinking to do these 3 on the bottom shelf, these 3 on the middle shelf, and then those 2 on the top shelf. So hopefully these fit 3 across. I didn't really measure it too well, so I'm thinking it could just fit 3 across, but we'll see when I put everything together. Also in this process, I want to go through these here because I know that some of this stuff I probably don't need in here or don't use anymore. So I'm gonna go through this in the process as well. So I know that was a longer introduction on my page, but I just figured I'd show you guys what I picked up at Target before I get into building this. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. So I'm gonna put you guys on the stand so I can be hands-free to do this. So I'm just gonna have you guys set up here so hopefully you guys can see me like putting this together and everything. Hopefully I got the angle right. Hi guys, so I just finished building this shelf. It was like kind of difficult at the beginning because for some reason they gave me like these extra parts, so I was like trying to put them on here in any way, and I've read the instructions like so many times and nowhere on the instructions are these extra parts. So I'm just like, okay, hopefully this is right, hopefully I put it together. So this is what it looks like. I tried to get the spacing between the shelves as even as possible, but I don't have a measuring tape with me, so hopefully it's good enough. So I got this together, and I'm just gonna move it in place and move that other one out, and then I'm gonna go through those drawers there to see what I need. So I'm gonna put you guys up on the tripod again. Hi guys, so I just began to get this together, and they don't fit 3 across. It's just slightly too small, but they do stack. So what I'm thinking is I might possibly go back and see if they have 2 more. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like these covers, like they don't stay shut. Like they come off so easily. Like I don't know if it's just me not pressing down hard enough but they don't stay shut. I'm thinking I might actually label these too, so I know what's in everything, so I don't have to like move everything around to find what I need. So I think I'm gonna label these. I like how these little caddies came out too, because everything is really accessible up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and label these bins, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's all done. Hi guys, so I'm back. I was about to go out and like get another bin, and I was like, let me just take a look. I probably have something. And I found this bin here. So I put my like rag in here, my pumpkin carving stuff, and then these really big like foam, like they're like foam things for like plants. And it has this this lid on it. And it is the Sterilite brand. So I figured that's better than going out and like buying something else, since I already had this. So I think I'm gonna put a label on this as well. I'm not too sure yet. If I do, I'm gonna put it in that corner right there. I think it will fit perfectly. And this is how the things came out, the bins. I have my label maker right there, which I label everything. If you don't know me, I label absolutely everything. So this is what the bins look like now. And then this is like the top shelf. I just have some coloring books and like pads of paper up here since I didn't really know what to do with them. So I just put them there, and then I have my things here. So I want to start from the bottom. So I have the 3 white bins here that I got. So I have some DIY supplies, office supplies, which includes like tape, glue, printer ink, staples, stapler, stuff like that. I have in that office one. And then in this drawing one, I have like colored pencils. I was gonna put the colored pencils in the bin above, but there were just so many of them, so I wanted to keep them stored away. So I have colored pencils, I have regular pencils, I have a ruler in there, and I have some like flashcards in there because I didn't really know where else to put them because it was kind of too much to put in this bin. And I'm gonna just keep my labeler out like that unless I come across another one of these bins, but it's not that big of a deal. In this one, I have my 3 clear bins. I have like a bin with just ribbons in it. I have a bin with like my paint supplies and paintbrushes. And I have a bin with scrapbooking stuff. So this is a bunch of like stickers and things like that in this one. And then this was in the paint one, but I had a hard time closing the cover because it was slightly big. So I just put it out on top right there. And then up here, I have my 2 bathroom caddies that I'm using for supplies. So I put the really big paintbrushes up here because they're gonna take a lot of space if I put them in one of those smaller bins. So I put those there, and then I put my paint pens. I did it by color, so I did like the purples and the pinks and the reds here. I did like all those like neutrally brown shades and some yellows in there. And then I did my cool tones in here. I did some whites, greens, blues, and then I have some bigger brushes here. My smaller ones here, which I like because I use these brushes a lot more than regular brushes. And then I have some colorful markers here, these scent ones. What I noticed when I was going through all my things is that I don't have regular Crayola markers. And I also didn't put my Sharpies here because I like to take my Sharpies to work. So like during my lunch I can color. I also have a coloring book that I take to work. I put some highlighters in here because since I only have these ones. Black pens, blue pens, and red pens. And I had a few other like miscellaneous pens that like didn't match these. So I just went ahead and put them in the drawer with the drawing supplies because I thought it looked better with just like all the matching ones out. So this is an overview of what it looks like. And I think it came out better than I thought it was gonna come out. Initially, like I said, I wanted to put 3 side by side, but it didn't really work out like that. But I think it still looks nice. I have some school supplies that I had in here that don't fit, but I usually keep my school supplies downstairs, and honestly, when I put them up here, I was just being a little bit lazy. So this is what it looks like, and I think it came out really great. I might go back in the future and get some more bins to even them out, but I think they came out good. So if you guys liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Did you guys get any inspiration to organize your craft stuff from this video? I always get inspiration when I watch other people's videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.